"That's twice," he remarked contemplatively as I seized him by the shoulders. "Be brave," I said excitedly. "I can save you." "I should be most awfully obliged," he said. "Do exactly as I tell you." "I say," he remonstrated, "you're not going to drag me along by the roots of my hair, are you?" The natural timidity of man is, I find, attractive. I helped him to the boat, and he climbed in. I trod water, clinging with one hand to the stern. "Allow me," he said, bending down. "No, thank you," I replied. "Not really?" "Thank you very much, but I think I'll stay where I am." "Would you make a cramp? By the way, I'm really frightfully obliged to you for saving my life. I mean, a perfect stranger. I'm afraid it's quite spoiled your dip." "Not at all," I said politely. "Did you get cramp?" "A twinge. It was awfully kind of you." "Not at all." Then there was a rather awkward silence. "Is this your first visit to Guernsey?" I said. "Yes, I arrived yesterday. It's a delightful place. Do you live here?" "Yes, that white cottage you can just see through the trees." "I suppose I couldn't give you a tow anywhere?" "No, thank you very much. I will swim back." Another constrained silence. "Are you ever in London, Miss Goodwin?" "Oh, yes, we generally go over in the winter, Mr. Cloyster. Really? How jolly. Do you go to the theatre much?" "Oh, yes. We saw nearly everything last time we were over." There was a third silence. I saw a remark about the weather trembling on his lip, and as I was beginning to feel the chill of the water a little, I determined to put a temporary end to the conversation. "I think I will be swimming back now," I said. "You're quite sure I can't give you a tow?" "Quite, thanks. Perhaps you would care to come to breakfast with us, Mr. Cloyster. I know my mother would be glad to see you." "It's very kind of you. I should be delighted. Shall we meet on the beach?" I swam off to my cave to dress. Breakfast was a success, for my mother was a philosopher. She said very little, but what she did say was magnificent. In her youth she had moved in literary circles, and now found her daily pleasure in the works of Schopenhauer, Kant, and other Germans. Her lightest reading was Sartor Resartus, and occasionally she would drop into Ibsen and Maeterlinck, the asparagus of her philosophic banquet. Her chosen mode of thought, far from leaving her inhuman or intolerant, gave her a social distinction which I had inherited from her. I could, if I had wished it, have attended with success the tea-drinkings, the tennis-playings, and the éclair and lemonade dances to which I was frequently invited, but I always refused. Nature was my hostess, nature which provided me with balmy zephyrs that were more comforting than buttered toast, which set the race of the waves to the ridges of Fermain, where arose no shrill, heated voice crying, "Love 40," which decked foliage in more splendid sheen than anything the local costumier could achieve, and whose poplars swayed more rhythmically than the dances of the assembly rooms. The constraint which had been upon us during our former conversation vanished at breakfast. We were both hungry, and we had a common topic. We related our story of the sea in alternate sentences. We ate and we talked, turn and turn about. My mother listened. To her, the affair, compared with the tremendous subjects to which she was accustomed to direct her mind, was broad farce. James took it with an air of restrained amusement. I, seriously. Tentatively, I diverged from this subject towards other and wider fields. Impressions of Guernsey, which drew from him his address at the St. Peter's Port Hotel. The horrors of the sea passage from Weymouth, which extorted a comment on the limitations of England, London, Kensington, South Kensington, the Gunton Cresswells. Yes, extraordinary, curious coincidence. Excursus on smallness of world. Queer old gentleman, Mr. Gunter Cresswell. He is indeed quite one of the old school. Oh, quite. Still wears that beaver hat, does he really? Yes. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. Here, the humanizing influence of the Teutonic school of philosophic analysis was demonstrated by my mother's action. Mr. Cloyster, she said, must reconcile himself to exchanging his comfortable rooms at the St. Peter's Port. "I particularly dislike half-filled hotel life, Mrs. Goodwin." For the shelter of our cottage. He accepted. He was then warned that I was chef at the cottage. Mother gave him a chance to change his mind. Something was said about my saving life and destroying digestion. He went to collect his things in an ecstasy of merriment. At this point,